Hello from the Richland Hills Public Library. I'm Miranda, the youth librarian, and today we are talking about rainbows because this is Unicorn Week. You cannot have unicorns without rainbows. Am I right? So we are doing some cool rainbow science today. For this project, you're going to need some water. You're going to need some sort of clear container. Bigger is usually better for this one. This is about as big as I could get, so we're good there. You'll need something to do a little bit of mixing in. Doesn't have to be clear. This is just what I'm using. You'll need some food coloring. Colors are up to you. I'm doing a rainbow. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Then you'll need something to mix with. I'm going to try a whisk, and I'll talk about why once we get to that point. And then you'll need some oil. We don't have vegetable oil. I think that would probably be better for this project, but all we have is olive oil, so that's what we're going to use. Okay, so for this first part, you're going to take your oil, and honestly, I'm guessing on all of the amounts here because how much you use really kind of depends on the size of your container. So I'm going to hope that that is enough and not too much.
How much is it?
That's a good question. I don't know. Looks like half a cup. Okay, then we're going to take all of our lovely colors and just do a few drops of each. Maybe more than a few drops. So red. That one hasn't been opened yet. Now it has. Oh no! So I forgot that that little plastic piece falls off, and now I'm gonna have to make a mess to get it out of there. There we go. Fun times. Nice and oily. Okay. Green. They're all kind of clumping there in the middle. That's interesting. No, I guess you can kind of see I spread them all out evenly, but you can kind of see they're all drifting towards each other in the middle. We probably don't want that to happen, so I'm going to go a little bit faster with these last two colors. All right, so once you've got all your colors in there, you're going to take your whisk or whatever it is you've got, and you're going to mix it up as good as you possibly can. Now, I say mix, however, food coloring is a water-based product, and oil is not. And water and oil do not mix. So all I'm really doing, and I don't know if you can see because this oil is really dark, but I am getting the food coloring into teeny tiny globules inside of the oil. So we're not really mixing anything up. So now we're going to take our jar, and I'm going to let my camera person know that they're going to want to zoom in pretty close on the jar once we get to that point. Okay. All right, so my camera person is going to want to focus down here. So then you take your oil, and like I said, oil and water don't mix. So when we pour this oil in, it's going to stay mostly on the top. All right. You know they can hear you, right? Okay, so then what's going to start to happen is the bits of, well, maybe. Oh, it's not happening. How long does this take? Okay, let me tell you what's supposed to happen, and then we'll go from there. What's supposed to happen is our little bits of oil. Oh, here we go. It's starting. Okay. Camera person, get as close as you possibly can. So very gradually, the food coloring is meeting the water. So it's breaking free from the oil. And as you can see, it's creating rain inside of our jar. Rainbow rain. There it goes. And of course, the colors that you've chosen are going to determine the colors that it is as it rains. Now, because I was going for like a full rainbow, it's mixing into kind of a brown color, which is unfortunate. But for your rainbow rain, you could always do like red, blue, and green. That would make a really pretty rainbow effect. You could do red, blue, and yellow, and then you'd maybe mix some of your other colors as it's starting to rain. But yeah, the food coloring very slowly breaks away from the oil that was kind of trapping it, and merges with the water and then mixes all together. And hopefully my camera is getting some of that effect and that it's visible to y'all in the video. I hope so anyway. So there you have it. There is our science experiment for the week, or our second science experiment, or first science experiment. I don't know what order she's going to air these in. But there is our science experiment. Not quite as rainbowy as I would have hoped, but that's part of experimenting. You never really know what you're going to get every single time, and that's okay. My experiment will hopefully inform your own experiments and help you decide which colors to pick for your own rainbow rain. Or maybe you do more than one. Of course, we would love to see pictures of you trying this experiment at home. Please feel free to share those with us on Instagram and on Facebook. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a good day.